Om, respected Shrotas, Sadhakas, welcome you all. Congratulations for maintaining that interest in Shravana of these most beautiful, enchanting, useful Shastras. The submission is at any every cost. Let us not miss our these sessions to learn from the anubhavas and teachings of our saints and sages regarding what for the life has to be lived and how it has to be lived. May the Lord, the Gurus also bless us continuously in this endeavor. Friends, remember all the 13 Vyaktitvas which we have to strengthen in us. The Lokasevaka Vyaktitva, Dharmasthavaka, Viragi, Bhakta, Shishya, Mokshu, Jignasu, Shrota, Sadhaka, Parishrami, Prerita, प्रशांत गंभीर संस्कृत भाषा ज्ञाता व्याकरण सहित. The six blessings to us are from the Shruti Gana, from the Guru Gana, from the Devata Gana, from the Ishvara, from Jagan Mata and Parabrahma. One thing we have to learn is do not have any inhibitions or hesitations to interact, contact, and get blessings from all these six sources because our goal is Paramatma Prapti. We did not feel shy at all, and nor we should be at any arrogance ego level to deny their help to give which they are always ready. If we are Bhautikavadins, we should not take their help because the goal itself is wrong. If it is Adhyatmika Marga, definitely we have to take their help because they also love to help us to grow spiritually. And also, we have to be mindful about not to have any ego, not to approach them, not to seek their guidance. Why should there be an ego? So, an intelligent person continuously with the physical presence and also in his own mind remembers praise and gets blessings from all this. The Brahma Tattva Kripa, Ishvara Kripa, Jagannatha Kripa, Devata Gana Kripa, Guru Gana Kripa, Shruti Matru Kripa. In fact, we are at that stage of our life and evolution where more vigorously we have to court all of them to be blessed for quicker entry, initiative, and movement in this spiritual journey. बहुत बहुत हमको अच्छी तरह प्रेम से प्यार से भक्ति से सबका इनका सेवन करते हुए उनका अनुग्रह को बिना कोई हेजिटेशन का हमें पाते रहना चाहिए. राइट फ्रेंड्स, वी आर इनटू द स्टडी ऑफ दिस योग वासिष्ठ महारामायणम. What an enchanting, beautiful, complete guidance, none less than Sakshat, our Vaashishtha ji himself, and the Shrota is none other than Sri Rama Bhagavan in the presence of Vishwamitra ji and Vyasa ji, Vamadev ji, Narad ji, ityadi. So, by all way means, this Grantha is highest, Utkrishta. That is why everybody will not get that chance to listen. Not getting the chance is not having that sankalpa, not making it convenient, not finding fursat for these classes. That shows that people are not deserving it. Such a glorious, every Shastra of ours, particularly this one. We are into the second Mumukshu Vyavahara Prakaranam out of 20 sargas in it. 16th sarga we are studying. The theme of the sarga is the Nirupanam, the value, the glory of Sadhu Sangama as well as Sadachara. And how beneficial, great is Sadhu Sangati. Bhagavan Vaashishtha is guiding. We have seen up to the shloka number 11th one. So, again from the 10th onwards, we will try to study today. Imbibe it, feel the feeling with which Sri Vasishtha is telling these things, and feel inside that, yes, these are the worthy to be followed guidances, instructions for our evolution. Then I'll take initiative here and now in doing these things. That type of commitments, prayers, sankalpas, let's generate while listening to them in the class itself. Right? And let us start with our everyday prarthana sankalpa. Om. 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 Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanao Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Bhakti Yoga Dharma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsharshibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyah. ओम येरिमे गुरुवे पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान्नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतो वन्दे भगवन्तो पुनः पुनः ओम श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं राम नाम वरानने ओम तस्मै श्रीगुरवे वसिष्ठमुनये नित्यं नमस्कुर्महे विश्वामित्रमुनिं शरण्यमनघं भूयो नमस्याम्यहं तस्मै वाल्मीकये श्रीगुरुतमगुरवे भूरिभावैर्नताः स्मः पूर्णानन्दस्वभावः स्वजनहितकृते माययोपात्तकायः कारुण्यादुद्धिधीर्षुर्जनमनवरतं मोहपङ्के निमग्नम् आविश्यान्तर्वसिष्ठं बहिरपि कलयन् शिष्यभावं वितेने यस्संवादेन शास्त्रामृतजलधिममुं रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि ओं परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि वेदव्यासादि गुरुभ्यो नमः अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषद योगवाश्च महारामायणोक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव कैवल्यप्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणे इतिहास सन्तवाङ्मयोक्त साध्य साधनानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं तत्रोक्त ऋषिमुनिगुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रहानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकहैन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायिनां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां गुरुशिष्यभक्तभगवत्परम्परादीनां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् सनातनधर्म संस्थापने कङ्कणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां महानुभावानां गुरूणाम् आचार्याणां श्रेयभिलाषिणां भक्तशिष्यसाधकसेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु श्रोतॄणाम् आश्रमाणां संस्थानां पूर्णायुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेमस्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा सानुकूल्यता साधनानां प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्य नित्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिवकृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्य दिव्य क्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयादीनां भूभागानां पुनरवाप्तितेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापना उपासना यज्ञयाग साधना सेवा आदि तपस्यादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तर शत्रूणां शाश्वतरूपेण समूलनिर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिकहैन्दव संस्कृतेः शाश्वतरूपेण सुसंप्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थं विश्वे मोक्षधर्मपुरुषार्थप्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां सङ्कल्पितसत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भगवद्देवता गुरुशास्त्र सत्संग साधना सेवा देशधर्म सनातनधर्म मातापितृवादि भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम् अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः श्री वशिष्ठादिऋषिभ्यो नमः श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रं मंगलाचरण श्लोकाः ओम यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः अज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा अज्ञेयं दृष्टा दर्शन दृश्यभोः कर्ता हेतु क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः स्फुरन्ति शीघ्रा यस्मादानन्दस्याम्बरेवनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विभो यो विभात्यो भासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः। ओं श्रीरामचन्द्रपरब्रह्मणे नमः। अथ द्वितीय मुमुक्षु व्यवहार प्रकरणं साधु संगम सदाचार निरूपणम नाम षोडश सर्गः श्री वशिष्ठ उवाच. Let us respect Vashishta Bhagavan. Let us value his teachings. Let us grasp them unbiased way. Let us implement them with total inspiration and initiative. Bhagavan here is talking about the Mahima of the Sadhu Sangati. Sadhu Sangati, direct meaning is the Sant Mahatma who are living the Sadhu Jivana, the Adhyatmika Jivana, the Mukta Jivana. That Sadhu Sangati can be also by the writing of those Mahatmas if they are not accessible to us. And also, once, twice, thrice we meet them as many as times as possible, but we have the memory of them, their teachings in our mind, and always entertaining them, being in that company, also amounts to the sadhu samagama. Same is the asadhu samagama also, physically staying with the asadhu dushta people and carrying their impression and the dushta karma done along with them. When they are remembered, that also is asadhu samagama. So physically, mentally, let us have always the company of sadhus, their lifestyle, their teachings, etc. Is the only way protect ourselves from our own selves. Bhagavan Vasishtha was guiding yesterday in the 10th mantra कि यह स्नातः शीतसितया साधु संगति गंगया किं तस्य दानैः किं तीर्थैः किं तपोभिः किमध्वरैः. So, Sadhu Sangati is compared here with Ganga Nadi. And this Ganga Nadi Sadhu Sangati is Shita cools our heart. Sita purifies our heart. Like the Ganga Maya, when we take bath in her, all the heat of Kama, Krodha, Loga, Moha, Durgunas gets quietened. Sitaya, thus our heart is made Shuddha. The Sadhu Sangati named Ganga, the one whoever is going and dipping in that, taking bath in that, for such person, kim tasya danaihi tirthaihi kim tapobihi kim advaraihi. See, in general, in our Shastras, we are definitely recommended, necessarily recommended to go to Tirtha Kshetra, to have the snana there, to the yajna there, to do the dana there, and to do the tapasyas. So going Tirtha Kshetra, taking the snana, doing the yagna giving the dana to the brahmana deserving, then involving in our own tapasya of the japa sadhana ityadi. So going to Tirtha Yatra, taking the bath, doing the yagna doing the dana, doing the tapasyas. All five are done if we have sadhu sangati. And in this Tirthayatra Snana, Sharira Shuddhi, Yajna Agadi, the Chitta Shuddhi. Then when we do the Dana Adi, so all these things of making our Chitta Shuddha, making our life freed from all the Ahanta Mamata, and making us do the tapasya of all upadis and fulfilling the upadis presence through spiritual sadhana. All these things, sadhu sangati named Ganga Snana will make us achieve. Therefore, if you get a chance, go and take bath in that sadhu sangati Ganga Snana. Even if you don't get chance opportunity, create them and spend more and more time in the company of them. See, if we don't go to the company of sadhu, then we will be in the company of asadhu. The two asadhus are there in the world. One asadhus are all the worldly people. And the most useless asadhu, then all of those worldly people is our own selves. In the company of ourselves, we destroy ourselves more than anybody destroying us. Because of our vasanas, habits, addictions, weaknesses inside, they all torture us. Generally, the people indulge in them. We have to, while escaping them, get rid of them also. Escaping them, getting rid of them. Both of them will happen when you are in the company of sadhu, because jaisa sangha vaisa ranga. But be with the Mahatmas, they tell the sadhana, do it, do it, do it. The notions, the delusions that the negative life alone I can live, the notion negative, the delusion that I cannot live the positive life, they are removed, they are eliminated. Our slavery to the negative life is removed, and then the joy of living a positive life, the taste of it, our Mahatmas, Gurus make us have. If we don't go there in our own place when we are, we only always discourage, demoralize, saying that मैं तो useless हूँ, मैं good for nothing हूँ, no, how can I do sadhana, I can't do, and then I can't give up this samsara, this bhoga. This type of justifications and emotional sentiments, sympathies for ourselves we have, and we'll never be able to take any initiative. हम महात्मा जी के पास गए, his संकल्प शक्ति, his तपो शक्ति, his अनुग्रह शक्ति, all of them will help us in overcoming these negativities in us that I cannot do positive sadhana, or I cannot give up, or and I cannot give up the negativity. ये सारा वो हमें पार कराते हैं. Therefore, sadhu sangati is a Ganga snana. It is equivalent to the result of going to tirthas, doing the yajnaga, doing the dana there, and tapasya. Majedar baat. So these four things you can compare with going and staying with the Mahatmas, then doing the service to them, then doing the Upadhi Sambandhi sadhanas told by them, then when they teach us Tattva Jnana, contemplating on that. These four can be compared with the Snana, the Yajna, the Dana, the Tapasya, which we do in any of the Tirtha Kshetra. And in our Tulsi Ramayana, the Sadhu Mahatmas are compared with mobile Tirtha Kshetra. है ना, मुद मंगलमय संत समाजो जो जग जंगम तीर्थराज, जंगम तीर्थराज. The Tirtharaj Prayagraj is Stavara Tirtharaj. No, it will not come to us. We have to go. But the Sadhu also are Tirtharaja, Prayaga like only. They are mobile Prayaga. They only go from one place to the other. The Prayaga is the confluence of three rivers, Ganga, Yamuna, and Saraswati. There, the Yamunaji represents the Karma Yoga, Antakarana Shuddhi. Gangaji represents the Bhakti Yoga, tuning to the Lord. Then Saraswati Maya indicates the Jnana Yoga to get the moksha. So Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga, to do which, through which to reach the moksha. We are born as human being and we are given the body, mind, intellect. All of them are fulfilled by this mobile sadhu mahatmas. They are there, you can stay with them. They'll be going on moving. You can meet them wherever they move. With their permission, we can travel with them. And best of it is what? We can invite them to our place, make them stay 2 3 days. All the joy of doing the upasana seva to them, getting instruction from them, both will happen. याद रख लो, 6 महीने में एक बार हफ्ते के लिए कोई संत महात्मा को आश्रम में भी रहो और अपने घर भी बुला के उनको भोजन इत्यादि देकर सत्संग ऑर्गेनाइज करो. बहुत बहुत उससे ऑल दैट वर्ल्डलीनेस, डलनेस, नॉट ओनली ऑफ आवर सेल्स बट आवर ओन फैमिली, चिल्ड्रन, ग्रैंड चिल्ड्रन, इन सब का रिफाइनमेंट और रिफ्रेशमेंट होता है. करते रहना है, रिलेंटलेसली इट हैज टू बी देयर. ओके, सो गंगा मैया के स्नान के साथ कंपेयर किया है साधु संगम समागम. डन. सेम ब्यूटीफुल. नेक्स्ट श्लोका इज हाउ क्यूट है. That if in any place, in anybody's life or in any of the village or town, such Mahatma is there, in that place, no need of any other temple Tirtha Kshetra, because he himself is so. In the earlier shloka, our going to Tirtha Yatra is compared with our taking the our being in the company of Mahatma. Here, their stay, wherever they stay, they themselves are the Punya Kshetras. And that's why these Uttarakashi, Haridwar, Rishikesh, not the commercial wale, but the spiritual wale. We have to keep visiting. Maja aata hai, really. When it is accessible to you, or make it so and keep visiting. So in this shloka number 11 we say, Niragaha Chinna Sandeha Galita Granthayo Nagha Sadhavo yadi vidyante kim tapaha tirtha sangrahaihi. देखो, so sadhavo yadi vidyante. So in any place or in one's life, sadhavaha yadi vidyante, is the sadhu santa, the mahatmas, the gurus, the acharyas, the rishi pungavas, the muni pungavas, the siddha purushas, the yogis, the jivan muktas, the sannyasis. If they are there, sadhavo yadi vidyante, kim tapaha tirtha sangrahaihi, there is no need of again creating any tirthas kshetras or any of the tapasya specially to be done. Being with them, them doing what they say itself is the tapasya, and the upadesha of them when we follow tirtha, that makes us tarana, cross the ocean of samsara. Therefore तीर्थ संग्रह तपस संग्रह विशेष करने की जरूरत नहीं है. साधु महात्मा हमारे जीवन में है, हमारे टाउन में है, अगर हम जाकर उनके यहाँ रहते हैं तो. Now 3 Visheshanas are told here about these sadhu purushas whose sevana is tirtha as well as tapasya. What are they? One, niragaha, the one from whose heart once for all the raga dveshadi, all the arishad vargas have gone away, absolutely selected and deleted, because they have understood the world to be mithya, and that is superimposed on the supreme Brahman, and that Brahman they realized as themselves. Therefore, they will have the atmiya prema with anything or being. They will never have the visheshana vishesha sambandha of ragadvesha with anyone, which creates samsara. Okay, ragadvesha creates samsara for both. Like if I have raga dvesha to you, I will create samsara to me, and I will create the same to you. Now these people have no none of these raga dvesha, kama krodha, lobha, mohadi, any of the mano rogas. The reason is the ever present self they have realized. Other than it, everything is kalvita. How can you have raga dvesha to a projected thing? It's not real, no? Therefore they are niraga. Very sublime thought it is. Raga destroys both the one who has raga and the one towards whom they have. Like many of the parents have so much raga to children, because of which they also don't rise above it to become spiritual. And with raga, they pamper the children so much that the children also are not given higher values, especially the spiritual values are never imparted to them at all. राग का कितना भयंकर नाश होता है. That's why Puja Gurudev used to say, कि we have to protect, we have to protect, we have to protect our children, we have to protect our children, especially from their own parents. We have to protect children from their own parents, because ये राग कर करके वो लोग इतना उनको खराब कर देते. Attachment to the children. Therefore, never able to tell them, go to temple, go and do satsanga, study some good shastras, do this or that sadhana. Nobody. The children, the jivas, whatever they brought samskaras from earlier life, if at all they have, some of them become little bit spiritual. Others, neither government nor education institutions, never parents also teach, have the himmat to teach the children, especially in today's modern useless life and world. Some of them are there, exceptions are all always there. So these Mahatmas don't have the raga, therefore their mind is unbiased, they are so pure. Raga Rahitya is equal to divinity, therefore divinity alone expresses through them. So Niraga. Second is Chinna Sandeha. They don't have any Sandeha regarding anything now. Chinna Samshayaha, we know that? विद्यते हृदय ग्रंथि छिद्यन्ते सर्व संशयाः क्षीयन्ते चास्य कर्माणि तस्मिन् दृष्टे परावरे. What is the sandeha? Sandeha is, what is this whole world? Who am I? What is my relation to this world? Is there anything beyond, behind this? What is the purpose of this drama of the world? About all that, every sandeha is dismantled, removed in them. They have no doubts regarding. They know everything is Brahman and that is me. That the Ananta Shakti of the Paramatma only playing the play of this Jiva Jagadishwara on the Paramatma only, without even little bit also troubling touching the Paramatma. So my role inside is Aham Brahmasmi, outside at the Upadhi level, whatever in that Upadhi is capable, possible, required, that is done. Therefore, they have no sandeha. If somebody themselves have the doubts or questions or ignorances or incompletenesses, how can they guide others? How can they bless others? Therefore, these Mahatmas are Chinna Sandeha. There is no samshaya in them whatsoever. Third one is Galita Granthaya. Those Hridaya Granthis are the knots of the heart are cut and removed. Galan हो गया, वो पिघल गए, पूरे गलित हो गए. Always remember, the Hridaya Granthi means it has three knots. Avidya. In our own heart, the Paramatma is there, but we have not gone the deep level to that heart. Therefore, the Atma Jnana is not there. That's called Ajnana Avidya. From there, from that Avidya, is born the notion that I am an individuality associated with the Stula Sukshma Karana Upadhi, called as Jiva. This Jiva, because the Upadhis are limited, experiences the sense of limitation. है ना? Because of which he wants to become unlimited. That want is called as Kamana. Therefore, the second aspect of Avidya, Hridaya Granthi is Kamana after Avidya. Then when the Kamana comes in the mind, do you think we can keep quiet? We have to do the karma, Kamya karma. Now the karmas will not stop without giving results. When we enjoy the results, okay, that enjoyed objects are the worlds and the upadhis and I become so strong, these three become so strong impressions in the Vasanamaya Kosha, whose the other side again is Avidya only. So Avidya, Kama, Karma Phala Bhoga, Vasana. The Vasana's other side is called Avidya. Again from the Avidya, the Kamana because of Vasana. In this Ghanchakkar only we are. We never go deep into the heart to realize what is the reality. It is like every day sitting in front of cinema TV, watching it, enjoying it or suffering it. Those vasanas are created in the mind. Again, next day go for the same cinema serial. In that way, again those vasanas are created. Never thinking about his whole movie is only a projection of some people for others' entertainment. I am not here for that. And my purpose of life is spirituality. I have to realize it. These things never click to those people who are addicted to it. That's an example. In the same way, the Avidya, Kama, Karma, Granthi is a samsara. For these Mahatmas, Galitha Grantayaha. So those knot of the heart is removed, the ones who have no more any doubts, and the ones who are free from all biasnesses towards the world of Raga Dveshadi. Such ones, if they are there, no need of any special tapasya to be done, serve them enough. No need of any going to Tirtha Yatra, they will make you cross the samsara. Tirtha Yatra means that which makes you cross from both samsaras. One samsara of the dukkha, another samsara of the ajnana. Dukkha means the immediate problems, immediate miseries, immediate difficulties. वो भी एक संसार है, उसको पार करना. But such things repeatedly come. If they should not come once permanently means you have to cross the actual samsara of avidya to have the vidya, the jnana, that everything is Brahman, I am that. Both is called Taranam, is called Tirtha Kshetra. When you go to Tirtha Kshetra, immediate problem, ultimate problems are solved. When we go to the Guru, immediate problems also they solve by giving all encouragements. Permanent problem they solve by guiding us spiritually. Therefore, the Niraga Sadhu and Chinna Samshaya Sadhu, then Granthi Garita Sadhu. If they are there in our life and we are in touch with them, continuously we have surrendered to them. And if that such Mahatma is in the village, anywhere, and all are attuned to him, no need of any Tirtha Kshetra, any tapasya. And there are millions in India, especially, who are associated with this way to great Mahatmas, their samsthas, and serving them is their tapasya. And that Mahatma also, in his pure heart, guiding these people about the jnana to cross the samsara going on. Let us also be like that. Right? So, in this way, Sadhu Mahatmas in both shlokas compared with Tirtha Yatra by our Vaashishtha ji. And here addresses Rama as Anagha. Okay, Niragaha, Chinna Sandeha, Galita Grantaya. Hey Anagha. Anagha means who sinless Rama. Sadhava yad vidyante. If sadhus are there like that, Kim Tapaha, Tirtha Sangrahaihi. And one more thing is, we ourselves have to aim at ourselves becoming a Tirtha Kshetra for others in the long run. Why? Because that is the best way we can express our gratitude to the world, we can express our service to the world. That we ourselves become a sadhu. In that effort, it will be beneficial to us also. One person is liberated, then, like we had our gurus to guide us, we can also help others first after ourselves reaching the truth. The main thing is what? How we have to serve the world is a big question. In many ways, we can serve the world. है ना? So many ways. But the best of it is what? By being a sadhu, by guiding others to be sadhu. These are two best ways to serve this world. All other are lesser than these services only. Okay. Now let's go to mantra 12. Ki again continue this whole next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 mantras more talk about the sadhu sangati, and then from the next some 7, 8 mantras talk about all the 4 topics which have been discussed from last 3 chapters. Shama vichara santosha sadhu sangama, उन चारों की महिमा एक ही जगह वशिष्ठ जी बार बार कहते हैं. In that way he is doing his best to guide us. It is in our hands now. है ना? साधु संगति के महिमा बताने वाले क्लास में ही हम नहीं जाते, अब साधु संगति में कहा जाएंगे? Isn't it? Like Paramatma Prapti is moksha. The class in which this is said, if to that class only we don't go, then to those classes, satsang sadhanas, where the Paramatma Prapti sadhana is guided, when will we go and listen? See how that way we are slaves to our own manabuddhi and their own plannings, their sankalpas, their worldliness, their extrovertedness, their samsara. देखो how that is why we are our own antakarna is our own shatru. That liberating place guidances we are denying in our life. Unfortunate. Chalo continue. Next. Vishranta manaso dhanyah prayatnena parena hi daridreneva manayah prekshaniya hi sadhavah. Vishranta manasah dhanyah prayatnena varena hi daridrena manayah daridreneva manayah prekshaniya hi sadhavah. Example is very good. Daridrena iva manayaha. A daridra vyakti. No money. Now he wants something even to eat or live also. So he is always in search of that which makes him overnight rich. है ना? Overnight rich making things generally are the diamonds, the monies, or any of the khajana or the gold that is kept inside the earth by our ancestors. है ना? आजकल हर 2 महीने में 1 महीने आप सुनते हो ना, उस मंदिर को गुंडों ने रात में आकर नीचे खोदा, वहाँ खजाना होगा करके सोचते हुए. And in some countries nowadays, particular time or season, some diamonds come or some golden things. Panama कुछ countries are there, I don't remember. एक बार वहाँ 1-2 डायमंड मिल गए, बंदा करोड़पति हो जाएगा. And the people, in search of the monies which make them overnight rich, they go deep into the ocean, milega karke. They go deep into the forests in search of it. They go very deep into the highest altitudes of the mountains. Because ek bar wo money mil gaya, then for the whole life that daridrata is gone. So how much with prayatna, parena prayatnena, with extreme efforts, the daridra vyakti to become quickly rich goes in search of the monies. He himself. Oh no, he does all the jasusi to know where those monies are there. He finds all the means to reach to that source of those monies. है ना? ये पुराने सिनेमा में हम देखते हैं ना All the treasures are there. Hero group also is going, villain group also is going, other group also is going for the search of that money. You know, all the daridras of the French, Portuguese, Dutch, all of them came to India and took away only all our wealth. Wealth that's there in all those nations is यहाँ से लूट के ही चले गए. नहीं तो they are all daridra only. Jnana also they have taken from us. The wealth also they took. They made us slaves and all. Anyway, so here what we have to understand is parena prayatnena daridrena iva manayaha. With extreme efforts, just like a daridra searches for the money, in the same way, you and I have to, who are the daridra, because you are jnana daridra, bhava daridra, then jivana vidhana, shaili daridra, shila daridra. So we need the money, which can remove all such daridras of ours, the jivana sambandhi daridratas. And the money is who? The guru only, the sadhu only. Therefore, the daridra in search of money, and we are all spiritually and life-wise daridras. For us, the money is the sadhu. So as that daridra, with parena prayatna, with extreme efforts, he searches that money. We also, with all types of efforts, have to find the sadhu mahatmas and then go to them and get whatever guidance from them to remove all our the jnana daridrata, the bhava daridrata, the ahankara, daridrata, all of them, whatever, we have to remove them with the money. That is the meaning of here. And here, this sadhu is said, ki Vishranta Manasaha and Dhanyaha. Vishranta Manasaha, the one, the sadhus, in whom the mind has dissolved into the Paramatma Anubhuti. Paramatma Tattva, the Paramatma Tattva's Maya Shakti, alone expresses as the mana, and the mana alone expresses as aham and idam, and in the idam only the entire world is there. This aham is lost in the raga dvesha to that idam. So the raga dvesha gone away, the idam is gone away, the contrast of aham also gone away, the aham idam, both of them gone into the mana has gone into the maya. Then the manatadatma jiva is now no more jiva with manatadatma because mana is gone. Now he is one with the Paramatma. That is the meaning of ki vishranta manasaha. That is better understood when we understand our mind, which is avishranta manaha, the restlessness of the mind. Always some or the other desire is there, and not that we are never with any desire fulfillment. Every day, hundreds of desires we entertain, we fulfill, yet we are full of these avishranti, restlessness of the mana. This is called as delusion. That we have the restlessness in the mind because of desire. We imagine that by fulfilling the desires, the restfulness comes. It is the other way around. The more desires entertained and fulfilled, the more mind becomes restless. This secret is realized by those sadhus. Therefore, instead of making the mind more restless by fulfilling the desires, they gave total rest to the mind by dissolving that mind in Paramatma, by using that mind in search of Paramatma. है ना? जागना जानत तुम्हें हो जाए. The mind in search of Paramatma Tattva dissolves to become one with it. And that Jiva, who was a Jiva, because of the identity with Mana, has no Jiva Bhava now, because the Mana itself is not there. Then what will happen to him? He doesn't disappear. He will realize himself to be that Brahman only. Therefore, that's called as Vishranta Manasaha. Mind is absolutely gone into Atmanabhuti. There is no avishranti in the mind of desires anymore. Desires are the unwanted, trouble giving disease of the mind. We have to realize it. Takes time, but we have to realize. So Vishranta Manasaha, therefore Dhanyaha. Dhanyata is in achieving the goal to achieve which all jivas are trying, and to achieve which in the human life there is maximum opportunity. So they have achieved it, therefore they are Dhanyaha. Or Vishranta Mana itself is Dhanya. Dhanyata. So the one whose mind has dissolved in Paramatma Anuvati, they are called Dhanya. So that Vishranta Manasa Dhanyaha Sadavaha Prekshaniya have to be visited by us. Prekshana means जाके देखना, दर्शन करना, बात करना, उनसे गाइडेंस लेना, etc. etc. तो प्रेक्षणीय का अर्थ नहीं कि उनको देख के भाग के आ गए. When one word is said, you must understand all of them. That is a praikshaniya. Go, be with them, surrender, get guidance, etc. So this Vishranta Manasaha Sadavaha Prekshaniya. And how? Parena Prayatnena. With extreme efforts. Example, like the Daridra searches for the monies with Paraprayatna. So we are also अज्ञान के कारण दरिद्र है, संसार के कारण दरिद्र है. All our daridratas go away when we get guidance from the money rupee guru. Like the money which is bought or obtained in any of the ocean, etc., when it is exchanged, lot of money will come, all our daridratas go away. So we go to the Guru by our surrender Sharanagati. From that Guru, we get the guidance with which our otherwise daridratas go away. And what is the daridrata? Nowadays we are studying this topic only in Mandukya Upanishad, third Advaita Prakarana. In spiritual parlance, daridrata, the krupanata is what ki we being the infinite self, all pervading self, eternally blissful self, keeping that away, just identify with one set of upadhis and struggling to eke out small sukhas from the world through the upadhi. This is called as kurpanata daridrata. Like in our own house, there is a treasure of so much money, but we go out for begging with a begging bowl. It's a daridrata. It's a krupanata. Krupana, it is said in Upanishads and all. What you talked about these fellows, Krupana, uh, they are Krupana and we have Karpanita towards them. They are Krupana means a very low type of people. We have Karpanita towards them means we are sympathetic towards them. Krupana matlab जिनके प्रति sympathy दिखाना from our side. And from that side, Krupana is the useless fellow. Krupanata also is because of lack of money, some accident, etc. No, here spiritually, being a self, forgetting that, becoming a jiva with the small upadhis in this world, struggling eternally to get small sukha and becoming miserable, all that drama is called Krupanata Daridrata. All that Daridrata is removed and we are also made dhanya by that sadhus. Therefore, prayatnena, parena prayatnena prekshaniyaha. Why parena prayatnena prekshaniyaha? Because they are not easily accessible, available. Unless we are found by them to be deserving, they don't entertain us. The other gurus, Mahatmas, who are themselves are running to meet us, they are not guru, they are laghus. They want some time pass. They want some chela to call them as guru. Oh, the real Mahatma guru लोग ऐसे नहीं मिलते हमको. Even मिलते हैं तो they won't open up the treasures of the jnana to guide us. That's why पौरुषेण प्रयत्नेन प्रेक्षणीया. And here the Paurushena Prayatnena means not outside, it is inside. Inside our own mind intellect are the obstructions with faithlessness, with non-readiness, etc. to find the company of the Mahatmas. तो अंदर जो है सारे दुर्गुणों को निकाल देने वाले, विघ्नों को निकाल देने वाले पौरुष प्रयत्न विद दैट प्रेक्षणीय साधव. So every sloka with one or the other example, Bhagavan Vaashishtha ji is trying to guide us about the importance of sadhu sangama. And while studying every sloka, heart in heart, the feeling should grow that if I am in the company of the Mahatmas, Jnani Siddha Purusha, all my Laukika Bhautika Samasyas go and Adhyatmika Jivana will come. With the Adhyatmika Prapti, all Laukika Bhautika Samasyas permanently they go away. Therefore, I must find the sadhu's company. I must be in the company of the Rishi Muni Guru, get guidance by serving them. ये thought strong होना चाहिए. That gives us moksha. The option is the other thing what we told in the morning and also a little back. If we don't do the sadhu sangati, unfortunately, inevitably, we do the asadhu sangati. And that is our own selves, our own mind, other people. What is asadhutva? Other than Paramatma, anything else is entertained. because that is what is going to create samsara to us. And sadhu, they are in Brahmanubhuti, they guide us in that only. They are in bhakti, they guide us that only. They are in yoga, they guide us in that. They are in spirituality, adhyatmikata, they guide in us. They are not in samsara, so they pull us also out of samsara with perfect guidance. And when you are listening these classes, what is the reaction in the mind? Apna observe kar. If the mind intellect setup is appreciating these things, you have sufficient shuddhata in the heart. Instead of that, continuously if you are reacting and feeling that way, no, we have to be in the samsara only. Samsara सुख भोग के लिए जो चाहिए, उसके लिए महात्मा के पास जाते हैं, not for तत्व ज्ञान, then lots of impurities are there. Correct? Now one more mantra. Sat samagama saundarya shalini dhimata madihi kamaleva apsaro vrunde sarvadaiva virajate. Sat samagama saundarya shalini dhimata madihi kamaleva apsaro vrunde sarvadaiva virajate. First example. Kamala iva apsaro vrunde sarvada iva virajate. Kamala is Mata Lakshmi. Apsara Vrunde means amidst all the Apsarasas, even the other Devatas. In between them, how Mata Lakshmi is Virajate, specially shining out, outshining them. She is specially expressing in her all divinity. अप्सरों के वृंद में महालक्ष्मी कितने महान सुशोभित दिखती हैं, है ना. कमला इव अप्सरो वृंदे विराजते. Who? Sarvadaiva virajate, always. Who? The person whose mati is Shalini, full of. What is the Shalini? Sat samagama saundarya Shalini. Mati. What is the sundarata of this mati? Sat samagama. साधु संतों के समागम के कारण सौंदर्य सुंदर बना हुआ मति जिनके पास है, वो लोग बाकी लोगों के बीच में, अप्सराओं के बीच में महालक्ष्मी जैसे विराजती है उस तरह विराजते हैं. So they'll be special. And but to have that sundarata of our mati in the company of the sadhu mahatmas, one visheshana is added here, dhimatam. We have to have the dhi. We have to have the intelligence, we have to have the maturity, we have to have the dhairya, patience to recognize them, then to make them become convenient, or sorry, make them favorable to us through all our sharanagatis, upasanas. Then when they give us the jnanam, that jnana is the saundarya of the mati. तो जिनके मति सुंदर है क्योंकि वो सत्संगम के कारण, सत्समागम के कारण ज्ञान युक्त हो गया है. एंड ये सब जो करता है उनको करने के लिए धीमता चाहिए. सो विदाउट बिकॉज ऑफ हिज धीमता, द वन हु हैज मेड हिज मति सुंदर, बिकॉज ऑफ सत्संगम he will be virajate, outshines everyone who are there around him, just like Mother Lakshmi outshines when all the apsaroganas are there around her, because of her divyata, because of her tejas. Now see, these slokas are such ones need to be explained for so much of time with lot of examples, which I am not doing with the fear that this big text is there. Till the end we have to study to go fast. And the example of this is, you people working in your own companies, etc., offices, and you have your own friend circle, you also have your relative circle. You. Now, imagine you are coming regularly to the classes for 5-6 years. And the values that are taught here, the jnanam that is given here, the bhaktyadi that are taught, the way the life has to be lived, with this background knowledge, when you are among all those people, are you not something special than others? Because you are not a problem, first of all. You have solution for all the problems. And you know how to assess situation, how to respond. Because your mati has become sundara because of your satsamagam. So virajate. You can tell all of them, भैया ये दुनिया है, माया ऐसा होता है, हमें परमात्मा को लक्ष्य बनाना है, ये सारे उपाधियां ऐसे नाटक करते हैं, you have to just quieten them. So we can give anybody in the world the correct direction because our buddhi is sundara now, because of its satsamagam. खुद के समस्याओं को सॉल्व करके दूसरों की समस्याओं को भी समाधान देने की क्षमता रखते हैं वो लोग जिनकी मति सुंदर हो गई बिकॉज ऑफ सत्समागम. बट फॉर दैट यू हैव टू हैव धीमान धीमता. Dhita means maturity of the buddhi by knowing the value of satsanga and the patience, perseverance there to be beautified. Like Sundarta just like that nahi hota. And a paint painted in 10 minutes, a paint painted in 1 month. There's a lot of difference. You have to have a lot of patience and effort. In the same way, in making our antakarana sundara, in the presence of sadhu santa, you have to give sufficient time. You have to have patience for it. That's called as dhimata. So, Satsamagama Saundarya Dhimatam Matihi Virajate. सत्समागम सौंदर्य शालिनी. शाली मीन्स जो रखता है अपने पास, लाइक धनशाली, गुणशाली, भाग्यशाली. सो सत्समागम सौंदर्य शालिनी धीमता मति विराजते. हाउ? अप्सरो वृंदे सर कमला इवा. इन द अप्सराओं के बीच में महालक्ष्मी माता कैसे महान रहती. So what it means therefore, be a satsangi regular, gain such beautiful vision, and wherever we go, become an example to the others, become a point of consolation, guidance to others. There is dhanyata in such life. You become satsangati to others. Before that, let us have our satsanga with our gurus, mahatmas continuously. ये हो गया बात. Now in the same way, तेनामल विचारस्य पदस्याग्रावचूलिता प्रतिदायेन धन्येन न त्यक्ता साधु संगति. So yena na tyakta sadhu sangati. That one who has not given up satsanga, tena, by that person, amala vicharasya padasya agrava chulita pratita. Such person who has not given up satsanga, he will go with the company of the satsanga, he will have the amala vichara, and that pure vichara takes him to recognize and establish in Brahmanubhuti. Opposite of it is the one who gave up the satsanga is lost in the dussanga, is of the vichara in the mana, there will be vikara only. Therefore, instead of moksha, he will have only bandhana. Instead of dhanyata of the jivana, his jivana is a vyartha only. Instead of fulfillment, there is only fulfillment. In this way, some more guidance are there. Let us enjoy them tomorrow. Let us pray to God, Gurus, to give us such a beautiful heart to appreciate the need and importance of Satsangati. Let us have that egoless, inhibitionless, self-effort choice to seek and find the Satsangati. Let us go, spend time there, and keep on gathering to our intellect all the wisdom regarding what further life has to be lived. That's how, as a human being, we have to evolve. Thank you. Tomorrow we'll continue, friends. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Sri Ramachandra भगवान की. ओम न दत्तर सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकम नेमा विद्युतो भांति कुतोयम तमेव भांतु तस्य भासम मंगलम गुरुदेवाय ब्रह्मलोक दासरथ. और श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. योगवासी महारामायण शास्त्र की जय. वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि वेद व्यास आदि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्य की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. आज के आनंद की जय. नव पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद. जानकी जीवन स्मरणम जय जय राम राम. अम्बे अम्बे श्री आदिमरा शक्ति माता की जय. समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक से उपासक जिज्ञास धर्म संस्थापक मोक्ष मुक्तगण की जय. भारत माता की जय. सनातन धर्म की जय. वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृति की जय. अध्यात्मिक जीवन विधान की जय. साधु संगति की जय. साधु महात्माओं की जय. Done. Thank you. Come back in 5 minutes.